So you're supposed to be able to go into the, where is it? Quiz preferences, and in here in the defaults, and change all of these to the types of styles that you want, or come in here and change all of those back skip buttons and back buttons continues and whatever's to the right kind of buttons that you want them to be. So these are green and I want them green, I want them that way. But for some reason, I don't know how it's doing it, because I select that and it doesn't, ask me to apply that to all of them. So I'm not really sure why, that is, but that's what it is. So you probably just need to go in. The way I've done it is just selected them and said I want it to be that style that I saved, remember? And it'll do it. Boom. But you have to do it for each slide, so that's really annoying. But that's how you can do it. But the other way you can, I do know that when you go into the quiz, you can, quiz preferences, in the defaults, you can change the way that, like this type question here, what the questions look like. So you don't have to do that for all of them. So let's see if I can figure that out again. Go in here, captions, question, the quiz results, that's what that is right there. So I can change that so it's white and bigger, let's say 30, I don't know. And yeah, let's apply, see what happens. Oh, it's this, there we go, multiple choice changed it to it. Question text, that's what it looks like. And let's do it again. White, blah, blah, blah. That's basically all we wanted. Okay. And it changed it. So that way you can go through and change all of those styles. So you don't have to do it per slide. It'll do it for all of the slides. Notice that those things are all white now. And then these, I just did like this. I did click them all while using shift. You can also do it, like doing it that way, and then change the color over here for all of them and the size to 30 and made them bold and blah, blah, blah. So it actually fit better. Guess I could do this. Anyways, so there you go. That's how you're going to be able to fix your quiz preferences up. And then, of course, you need to put in the things for your quiz. Multiple choice. So if I go over to the quiz properties on this quiz slide, the answers are 2. There's 2 of them. Well, I could make that into 5. And it automatically adds 5 different places for me to put an answer. And then you need to select which one is the true answer. It's C. And then you can say, I want it to shuffle answers every time, so they're always in a different position. And that's good, except when one of them says all of the above. You don't want all of the above to be randomly in the middle, because does that mean all of them or all of the ones that are above it, which could be 1 or 2 or none if it's the first one that it's shuffled to. And you can say multiple answers, so it's going to be check boxes instead of, the radial type that it was before. You can add partial scores. You can change this so it says it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or A, B, C, D, or whatever. So that's how you do that. You can take some of the buttons out if you want. Issue with this next button is if you remove it and you give them the opportunity to review their quiz, that next button will not be there and they will get stuck unless you somehow get a button into the review, which I don't know how to do. So yeah, I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, basically that's how you're going to be making the majority of your quiz, and that's all that he said was required, was a self-check quiz. All right, so let's do that. I remove the next button on. Let's do it on all of them. Actually, let's not do it on all of them. Let's do it on all of them, but the first one. Where's the first quiz question? There we go. Let's leave the next button there. All right, so right now they should be able to. No, I'm not publishing. Sorry. They should be able to review the quiz because I didn't say that they shouldn't be able to review the quiz. They being the students or whoever. So there we go. We have the quiz. I don't know what I decided the answers are, so submit. Oh, I'm incorrect. Oh no. And then moves me on to the next question. Let's say it's true. Submit. Yay. Arrange in sequence. This lets you do it like this. Should let you. I think because there's only two answers, it's not really letting me. This A and B should probably move. I didn't mess with that. I'll show you that in a second. So let's hit submit, and that's what it was anyways. Okay, great. Now, here's the results, just like I thought it would be. Review quiz. All right, yep, that's the right answers. What's the wrong answers? I got it wrong because I didn't quite select everything correct. Hit the next button. That's it. But now notice there's no next button because I removed that. And so that just screwed me because I'm stuck. Where do I go? If I don't have these buttons, I can't get out of it. And if I don't know that I'm supposed to use those buttons, then I'm just stuck. So I'll exit and then I have to do everything over again. And hopefully I don't review the quiz again. So either you need to leave the next buttons in there or you need to remove the ability to review the quiz. And in quiz preferences, that should be in here. General settings. No. Defaults. Project information. Start and end. It's in here somewhere. Reporting. Settings. There it is. Allow user to review the quiz. No. That just makes it easier. They took the quiz. They could take the quiz again if you want. You could put a slide in there that sends them back to the beginning of the quiz and they can try it again. But yeah, basically just taking that out is going to make it a lot nicer. Or you need to leave the next button in. There we go. So we have that. Let's check if we got everything. Add audio narration. I'll throw that in. We have some good interactions so far. So let's say on a random slide, this slide, I want audio to play, but it's a slide. It's not a video. This is a slide. So let's record audio. Here we go. It's the audio, the microphone button. Let's record. So it's recording, la 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 la, blah 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 blah. Stop. There it is. We can listen to it. It's recording, la 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 la. We don't need to. Okay. So let's save. And it says, do you want to extend the slide to 4.8 seconds because it's only 3 right now, and it would just stop, at the 3 seconds and cut off my audio if I didn't. So yes, I do want to extend the time. And now let's close it. So let's do this. If I, again, I don't want to do that. I want to preview. This is the preview button. Next 5 slides. I do the next 5 slides because it brings it up into the actual, format of what I'm going to be seeing it in. And it's only a little bit, so it's a lot faster at creating it. Especially when you have a lot of slides. For me, I have this big video at slide number 3, which is getting in there, which is just one slide, but it's a video. It's really long, so it's taking a second. So here we go. All right, so we click get started. It's recording. And it automatically starts with that. Back. Key to end recording. That's no, I didn't change that, so whatever. But anyways, so there we go. That's how you insert that audio. You can see the audio in here. But you could do it a different way. You could say, let's say if I Yeah, let's say if you hit that you wanted the audio to play. So um, right now it says on success, go to next slide. Well, first it says back, so that's horrible. We could change it to play audio. And so it'll play the audio, and it's going to ask me what audio. Well, let's do the only one that I've recorded. All right, there we go. So yeah, there we go. I'm not sure if it's gonna. I'm gonna remove. Yes, I want to remove that. I'm gonna remove that audio so that when the slide starts, it doesn't play the audio. You have to click on that. But let's make another button. So let's label this play, and let's make another one next to it that says stop. And let's have that stop button stop triggered audio. Boom. Let's see what happens there. So let's just delete this because I'm not doing anything with it anymore. It's wasting my time. Yes, delete it. Yes. Okay. There we go. So yeah, let's just start from the beginning. Next 5 slides. That's a lot faster. There we go. Okay. So notice the audio isn't playing, but it's recording. La 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 la. It's recording. La, notice that it just starts it over. I didn't change the time on that, so that's why I was doing that. But anyways, there we go. So that's what how to mess around with this. That should give you all of the requirements. One thing that you need to know over here, it says project info. Can't really see it. Project info is telling me how long my project is so far. So 25.8 seconds, because each one of these goes for a certain amount of time, blah, blah, blah. So that's why it's telling me that. That's helpful because it needs to be 10 to 15 minutes. And that should be all of the important things for you to use in your project. You can make it a lot better, but at least get those things in if you're using Captivate.